Fickle man is fickleless, without fickle. Believe it or not, I was out walking this morning and I came up with the greatest fickle ever known. I mean, I came up with a good one, and I was ready to go with it. I had found me a lot or a place over in Cloudcroft, or near the little town of Cloudcroft, New Mexico, and as I was walking, I was convincing myself how perfect it would be for me. You know, there was one place that had just a vacant lot, but it had a water and electric. And I thought, man, could I park my little casita there and enjoy the view? It had a pretty good view, looked like. I haven't seen it yet, and I may never. And then there was a little house for sale, similar to what I had before in that little village of RVs a couple of years ago. But finished my walk, got in the house, got in the RV and was getting ready to go, and it occurred to me that I didn't want to do it. Fickle man has unfickled. That is scary, isn't it? Have I fickled my last fickle? I don't know, man. It's definitely interesting, because last year at this same time I'd have been in Cloudcroft in 2 hours and probably bought it. I mean, why not? But anyway, I did not fickle that fickle, and so now we're gonna enjoy the day. I went and got me some water. I have me actually I have some green tea and some dark chocolate almonds, and we're going out to, we've never been there before, or we haven't been there today, Valley of Fires. Why? Well, now that I'm totally unfickled, I thought, well, let's go see how the other half lives. Let's go see these RVers that are on the road and doing their thing like I did for 30 years. And now I'm got my little RV parked near Carrizozo with a full hookup and a 2-car garage with some of those water cooler things that keep me cool in the garage when I'm reading or whatever I'm doing. Yeah, it's pretty dadgum nice, and that way I don't have to go anywhere. And the temperature today is supposed to be in the 90s again, low 90s, but it's summertime, but the humidity will be low as usual. So as long as you've got some moisture moving around you, like those water coolers do, they just, but in fact they're kind of a humidifier. Actually, they work, they cool the air and then they add a little humidity, so to speak. But anyway, fickle man is gone, I guess. I mean, I couldn't even get motivated to do a fickle. I thought, well, hell, go on over anyway and get you Dave's BLT and just make a day out of it. Go over there, and because by the time I'd have got there, it had been 11 or so, which that's when they open, and I could have killed a couple of hours and in the cool temperature there, because it's cooler there. I'll guarantee you, it's cool in Cloudcroft, New Mexico. 8,500 feet, yes sir. That's 3,000 feet higher than where I am near Carrizozo. I'm about 5,700 feet, but be that as it may, close to 3,000 feet. Does that make a difference? 10 degrees minimum. But yeah, we're going to go out here to Valley of Fires, Bureau of Land Management. We're coming to the lava flow now. You may not be able to tell it because in the video it doesn't really show you things that clearly. But yeah, on the right and the left, there's a black lava flow that starts right up here. And yeah, we'll turn left. Valley of Fires Recreation Area, Bureau of Land Management, got water and electric, and then a dump station. They also have showers. I've been down this trail 1,500 times. And why have I? Because I live about 5 miles from Valley of Fires. That's the big reason. It is convenient to go out here. So therefore I do, because it's neat. I like to see the the RVers and what's going on, because see, today the wind's hardly blowing, and out here when the winds are hardly blowing, the no-see-ums, the cedar gnats, can drive you to drinking or whatever you do. And but be that as it may, yeah, they can. I mean, and it's a calm day here today, and so I know them little boogers are out. I think I'm not going to get out and check, but yeah, it costs you about $12 a day if you have the senior pass or something like that. It's pretty. Let me see if I can figure it out right here. $9 a day if you have the senior pass for water and electric. The first side on the right just doesn't have anything. The second one and a bunch of the others have water and electric. There's a lady in a black Series. Cute looking RV. Huh, got a motorcycle on the back. And they got a few openings, so if you're in the area and you're looking for a place to camp overnight or whatever, you can be here 2 weeks. But it's going to be a little warm. Guarantee you. Yeah, I've been here several times and camped, in addition to the times that I've just driven through. There's a good old double axle fifth wheel. A lot of vacant spots here today. They have a new camp host, and there's a White Hawk travel trailer. Yeah, not much going on. We'll go down to the tent area and make a big loop, and then what used to be FICKLEMAN will head back to his castle. Well, I meant to say casa, but I kind of got it mixed up with castle, and it became castle. And there's a guy in a, believe it or not, casita, and he's got my spot. That used to be my favorite spot. Yeah, he's got one of them old little ones. They still, I think they make that again now, the small one, the 13-footer. Beautiful view up here, man. This is a beautiful view from out here. Temperature shows to be, what, 84 degrees right now, and it's 9:05 a.m. And when it's that temperature at 9:05 a.m., it's going to be a hot day. The one out here we talked about, I don't know what number it is, out here on the end. There's one there way out there on the end. You might see it. It's a pretty good one, but there's no hookups there at all. But fickle, 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 fickle. I unfickled, and I feel pretty good. I don't have, you know, it's like a dog chasing his tail, you know what I mean? But I'm good at it. I'm not sure I'm cured, but we haven't had a relapse in any time or in the last several days. This is one-way traffic through the tent area. This is that black stuff in front of us is all lava, of course. And these sites down here aren't bad, but in the summer, see that wall behind the shelters blocks any wind from the west. And that there is a number of days when the wind is from the west. And down here you just toast. Have I ever stayed here? Yeah. I stayed here a few times in my Prius when I was traveling around camping in my Prius. And I camped here also when I had my pickup camper. Don't y'all love looking at this thing? You've seen it 40 times. But you haven't seen it today. So you haven't seen it June the 15th, 2025 at 9:07 a.m. This old boy got 2 tents. Him and Mama had an argument. So she got her own tent. Got a lot of stuff. Typical. I mean, it's just the way it is. You know, we want our home with us. You know what I mean? I don't care if we're in a class A, B, C tent or whatever. We want everything with us. You know, everything we had in the house. But the thing you need the most, in my opinion, is a good air conditioner. I don't care if you're boondocking in Flagstaff. Why? Well, there's hours and hours during the day, even in Flagstaff, that it gets pretty damn warm during the day in the afternoons. How do I know? I boondocked there and found out, because I thought, well, one time several years ago, I thought, well, hell, And that was when I had my pickup camper. I did. I went there. But yeah, because I remember being in the back talking to a girl that watched my channel. And was it hot? Yeah, but only a few hours, like from say noon till 6 p.m. And when sun started going down, temperature dropped like a rock, which was wonderful. But that 5 or 6 hour window of heat was not comfortable. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll put this video out of its misery here shortly. They shoot horses, don't they? Why did they say that? Remember actors and entertainers years ago, they'd say break a leg? What the hell does that mean? Break a leg. I don't know. I guess it means break a leg. I don't know. But be that as it may, we're going to get over this hill here. We'll go on through these little old lizards come out here on the road because they're cold-blooded. I don't know why they'd want to warm up today. Yeah, that's the guy in the little casita right there. It's okay. He's got a pretty good setup. Got that nice van. So what he's doing is he's using that casita as a bed. Like those runaway campers that they make in Florida, the little things. They're about $7,500. But yeah, they got air conditioner and some outlets on the inside. But basically, you're just towing your bed down the highway, and it's not a bad way to go. If you got a comfortable bed and a little space in there where you can read books and watch whatever you watch, and you got a little air conditioner that runs on 110, and you got electricity available, it's pretty damn comfortable, I imagine. That's the showers, restrooms, and stuff right there, and there's a pay booth there, but they don't have the pay envelopes anymore. It's all done online. And over here, that white fence, you may see it there. That's where you go down to the lava flow and walk the loop. It's a good trail that goes around the lava flow. But anyway, guys, let's see who we got here. We got, that's from, where in the hell is that from? Oh, Alabama. I can't tell on that one. Alabama, that's Alabama. And then that's Alabama. They must have a school or a geology class outing. Anyway, guys, from Valley of Fires, New Mexico, the recreation area near Carrizozo, New Mexico, on June the 15th, 2025. This is it's called a Black Series. I never heard of it. Y'all ever heard of this one? Double axle. Yeah, not bad. Anyway, yeah, take deep breaths, stretch, stand guard at the door of your mind, and if you think about it and you're going to buy something from Amazon anyway, use the Amazon link. It doesn't cost you a penny. And enjoy your life, man. If you're into RVing, do the hell out of it. And because I did it, and I may do it again. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just know that my fickle is gone. I'm losing my fickleness. It's a function of getting older. Because, see, you forget. Your old memory, I forget that I'm supposed to fickle, So having said that, enjoy your life. Adios, amigos. And bye-bye.